What's happening, everybody? So, the Clippers in this game, this is probably going to be one of the quicker videos because honestly, there's nothing really much that I could really say, but we just took over the whole entire game. Like, we were just playing against the Sacramento Kings, who unfortunately has been on a rough side of the edge for a long time. If you're a Kings fan, big salutes to you for all the loyalty and all of that. Keep your head up. Just nothing but respects for all the Kings fans, alright? Like, I know, like, they have some pretty rough moments, and they're still having a rough moment right now, and they'll definitely try to keep finding the groove. But, anyways, the Clippers just took over this game, essentially. We shot a whopping 48% from the three, which is beyond amazing. Our ball movement was just flawless. Straight up flawless. It was just, man, it was just unreal. Ball movement is the key to beat all the games, to be honest. So let's start off with Paul George. Paul George was like 6 for 9 from the 3-point line, which is like, that's like 60 to 70% from the three. Are you serious? This is just beyond amazing. Beyond amazing. And Paul George, this is the best version of Paul George easily. This Paul George is better than the Indiana Paul George and, dare I say, the OKC Paul George, because this Paul George can dime. He legit can dime as a 6'8" player. He plays tremendous defense. He gets rebounds. Like, he neared a triple-double. Like, could have like stat padded, and played like more of the fourth quarter, but I mean, it's all good. We won the game. We took over. Just would have been nice. He got triple double. So he got 8 rebounds, I believe 24 points or something like that. I forgot, but he got a whopping 12 assists. 12 assists as a 6'8" wing. Just amazing. He's a pure definition of versatility because he is just so smooth. He can, like, his ball handling is amazing. He can shoot the ball. He plays great defense. He could guard like 4 positions essentially. Just good at driving to the basket. Very athletic, and he can dime. Like, he literally could play the point guard. Honestly, like, people saying Clippers need a point guard, but Paul George, bro, he's diamond, bro. He's diamond. But of course, I don't blame the people who say we could use a point guard. I mean, hey, we could definitely use a point guard, all right. But it's not like need. Like, in my opinion, 2023 NBA draft, that's when we draft our point guard. But that's another video. But yes, Paul George is dominated, just a near triple double. And then you got Ivica Zubac, who was pretty tremendous as well too. Like, he was really dominant inside the paint and got like 12 rebounds, just like a really good double-double. Like, Zubac, like, just at least please keep playing like this, like, game to game. If he plays like this game to game, we definitely be secured for a lot of games, alright? Because he would bring the good defense, he would bring the nice post moves, he would bring the rebounding, which is, Zubac will lack a lot of games, unfortunately, because like, he's a little bit clumsy, alright, and he would struggle to guard outside the perimeter, although it improved at times, especially the one game when he had to guard Luka out the perimeter. It actually got better. And then you got Reggie Jackson, who actually played pretty off. He only had 7 points. I forgot the exact efficiency, but like last time when I saw, like when I was watching the game, he was like 1 for 7, which is actually pretty poor, to be honest. But I mean, that's always like Reggie Jackson, like, weaknesses is he has some of the swing factors, but he did improve like other games, like all around, like especially his defense and his playmaking. Although he didn't really play make as much good as over here, but Reggie Jackson still is a pretty great player. Like, he definitely took care of us for like a lot of the games this season, and especially during playoff time last year. And I trust that Reggie Jackson, he'll clutch up in the playoff. Like, that's just a thing that Reggie is always, known for. Like, when Reggie Jackson starts, he tends to be a bucket. So, I mean, hopefully Reggie Jackson, he will clutch up, just take good care of us, and help us win the game. Nick Batum, same one. Nick Batum, just played solid defense, knocked down threes, provided good ball movement. Just good old Nick Batum stuff. Marcus Morris, he wasn't like too significant, but still a pretty solid player. He even had some moments that had some nice playmaking moments, which is that's something we do not see in Marcus Morris. But he was a little bit quiet this game, like nothing too loud though. He was not bad, but of course not the star player tonight. And then the bench, that's when it gets pretty fun. Norman Powell. I cannot stress on how good Norman Powell has been for this team. Like I know he's a shooting guard, but hey, this dude got the buckets. 4 for 6 from the 3-point line. Played pretty good defense. Just got the buckets. He just got the buckets. And he plays pretty good defense. Like, that's just something, that's a really great weapon to have. People who gets buckets and plays pretty good defense. Shout out to Norman Powell. Just big shout out to Norman Powell. Luke Kennard, wasn't like the star player tonight, but he did his job. 2 for 4 from the 3. Hardenstein, his 3-point range is getting like better than ever, that'll be huge for Hardenstein down of his career. He's definitely going to be a really great solid big to honestly a all-star, which is something that the Clippers need to keep for a long time. And then the Sacramento Kings, they played like kind of like the Sacramento Kings respectively. I mean, they got Davion Mitchell, who's a promising player who gets buckets, but pretty funny fit with De'Aaron Fox and Domantas Sabonis. I mean, yeah, pretty much essentially with De'Aaron Fox. Funny fit. But they got Harrison Barnes, who didn't really do too much. But yeah, like I cannot really say too much about the Kings, but the 3-point percentage was pretty rough. 25%. But anyways, just gotta wrap up this video real quick because not really much information I can really say, but great win for Clipper Nation. Let's hope we beat the Minnesota Timberwolves. And it's pretty rough that we gotta play against Pat Bev, bro. Pat Bev is just Clipper legend. Nothing but shouts to you, but unfortunately, we're gonna have to beat you. But let's get this beautiful dub on Tuesday. Play the Grizzlies, and then beat the Grizzlies, then beat the other teams, then eventually win the chip. But anyways, just let me know what you think about this video, and I'll definitely get with y'all in the comment sections, and be sure to leave a like. And as y'all know, go Clippers, and have a great night.